poppin' homies? It's your favorite homegirl, Gossip Girl, and today I have an update on the survivor of the mass shooting that happened in Falls City. So let's go ahead and get into it. The 11-year-old who survived a mass killing inside a mansion in Washington was released from the hospital 2 days after her teen brother that is, shot his parents and their 3 children to death. The lone survivor, who was shot twice during the horrific slaughter, was released from Harborview Medical Center in Seattle on Wednesday, and that was said by a hospital spokesperson. The bodies of Mark and Sarah Humiston and their 3 children were found riddled with bullets inside their home in Falls City, and that's a suburb of Seattle, and it happened around 5 a.m. on Monday. The 11-year-old sister who escaped the home was taken to the hospital after receiving medical aid from the neighbor. It hits me really hard, said Pastor Carrie Bland, who organized a candlelight vigil at Falls City Methodist Church on Tuesday night. I think about not just the loss of the children, but the parents and the impact that has its ripple effect throughout the community, because every person touches multiple people. Rhea Robertson, a soccer coach who mentored one of the victims, said the Humistons were dedicated and loyal parents who, from the outside, looked perfect. Prosecutors are expected to file formal charges against the teen, who remains booked at King County Juvenile Detention Center on Thursday. I have an update on the 15-year-old gunman that murdered his family. Let's talk about it. A 15-year-old boy was charged with murder 3 days after he shot his parents and 3 young siblings to death in a bloody scene inside their Washington State mansion. Now, prosecutors charged the teenage gunman, who was not ID'd due to his age, on Thursday with 5 counts of first-degree aggravated murder and 1 count of first-degree attempted murder, according to the King County Prosecuting Attorney's Office. They said the teen systematically murdered his mother, father, 2 brothers, and a sister, and attempted to murder his other sister, and then staged the bloody scene before the first responders arrived in an attempt to pin the killings on his 13-year-old brother, who was shot several times in the head, according to the charging documents. Oh my God. He faces life in prison if he is charged as an adult. The bodies of Mark and Sarah Humiston and their 3 children, ages 6, 9, and 13, were found riddled with bullets to the face, head, body inside the family's home in Falls City, and that's a suburb of Seattle, around 5 a.m. Monday. A 6th victim, an 11-year-old girl, was shot twice, but she survived, according to the charging documents. Deputies responded to Lake Alice Road home, a stunning waterfront property, after receiving a 911 call from the alleged murderous teen, who claims his younger brother killed his family and then committed suicide out of fear of being caught viewing corn, which is take the C off and put the P. At that time, police received an emergency call from a neighbor who reported the 11-year-old survivor was shot and bleeding from the neck and hands, and ID'd her 15-year-old brother as the shooter. Deputies found the lifeless bodies of the parents and child victims inside the house, prosecutors said, and immediately took the juvenile into custody. The killer's sister managed to escape the home during the slaughter and was eventually taken to Harborview Medical Center in Seattle after receiving medical attention from a neighbor. She was released from the hospital on Wednesday, and that was said by a hospital spokesperson. Kings County medical examiner ruled each death as a homicide. The 15-year-old is being held in secure detention at the Clark Child and Family Justice Center in Seattle. He is due back in court on Friday. So today is Friday. I will come with more updates as I receive it, but I really do think they should release his name to the public. He murdered his family, and then he tried to murder his other sister, which I'm glad she survived. She was the one that ID'd him and told the authorities that it was him that did the shooting. Stay tuned for more updates about the 4 city murders. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you guys later.